Suppose it's the starting of your day. Your alarm rings and you wake up. Then you turn off your alarms and everything was going quite well. But you started wondering what's going on in this world. Then you took your phone and you open your social media apps, whichever app you want, and you think to yourself that I will be there just for 5 or 15 minutes, that's all. But it turns out you wasted almost your 2 to 3 hours of your morning on those platforms. You may got stuck on the reels shared by your friends, or your favorite influencer has uploaded something. It can be anything or any other reason. Not just that, first thing you did was submerge yourself in the tons of information your mind was not ready for. And due to this, your days goes bad. And when you keep repeating these things for a very long period of time, you are literally destroying your life. And in this video, I will show you 5 reasons why you should quit social media and 5 steps by which you can achieve that. Number 1. Consumes your brain. When you use these apps, you go on a autopilot mode where you won't make decisions by your logic. And doing this continuously 2 to 3 hours and rest of your life, you conditions your brain on autopilot mode always. This results in people don't have the ability to think logically and understand and to decide what is good for them and what is bad. Number 2. Not profitable for most folks. Unless you are someone who have established a kind of business on this, or someone who earn by using it, which most of us aren't. So this is just wasting our most precious time, which we can use and utilize it on doing something better, which can result in profit. Number 3. Social media eats away your time. Tell me, why does these big companies have made them in the way they are? It's because you can spend more time on their platform and they can earn more profit. And to ensure that you spend more time on their platform, they create things like reels and stories and allow soft porn on their sites. And they do these things by saying it's good for user experience. So you are wasting your time on these platforms. On the other hand, these platforms are making money by the same amount of time you are spending. If you are spending more time, they are earning more. And if you are spending less time, they are earning less. So their first most important approach will be to maximize the amount of time you are spending on their platforms. Number 4. Crushes your self-esteem. These days, most of people think like we don't deserve to be successful. Look at this guy or that girl, she is successful because she has this talent or he has that talent. And we don't have any talent, so why would we be successful? We consciously or subconsciously do these kinds of comparison every single day. And where does that comparison come from? You guessed it right, social media. Listen, when you wake up and you watch these people first thing in the morning 2 to 3 hours every single day, and when you left these apps for your other tasks to do, at the back of your head, these pictures of social media influencers and models are still there. And all day you will be comparing yourself from them. And every time you compare, you found that you are not even close what they have achieved in their life. And this conditions your brain into thinking like you are weak and you don't deserve to be successful. Number 5. It's a dopamine factory. We visit all these platforms to be happy, not to be sad about something. And every single second we get things on like Reels and TikTok that makes us happy every single second by drawing more and more dopamine into our brain. But when we leave these apps, after 30 or 1 minute, we can feel the cravings back and we want to visit these apps again. And most of us do return to these apps. Now these were the few reasons why you should quit social media right now. And next, I will show you 5 steps by which you can achieve that. Number 1. Find out which part you like most on these sites which keep you submerged on their platforms. Find the trigger. It could be reels, memes, notifications, or anything. Like for Instagram, most of us will agree that reels are the most engaging, and those are the things that keep our brain on autopilot mode. Number 2. Remove that part immediately. It might be difficult for you because this was the most important part you liked on their platforms, but if you try to leave their platform in an instant, you might fail at that because our mind does not accept these kinds of big changes easily. But when we make small changes, our minds help us with that. Number 3. Use blockers. If you still can't control yourself, that's okay. When I started to control these kinds of things, I struggle myself too. But there are apps and programs on the internet that can help you to stop your addictions. Like for me, personally, I use Anu to stop my YouTube addictions. It helped me to stop watching shorts on the YouTube platform. Number 4, plan to use these apps on a very specific time and do not touch those apps rest of the day. This will help you to squeeze your all day wasting time on these platforms to a very particular time zone, which will help you on the next step. Number 5, substitute your social media time into something you like. In this step, you need to substitute your time that you are spending, that you have squeezed on a very small time zone. You have to substitute that time with something that you like. If you like walking, meeting your friends, playing, spending time with your loved ones, you cannot do any of those things that you like. But don't force yourself on doing things that you don't like. Like if you don't like studying, then don't do that. Conclusion. The thing is, everything boils down to you. I can tell you the ways, but I cannot make you do those things. You must be strong and be determined to do these things. Because if you can't do that, then nobody can help you. And once you know the reason why you are wasting all your time on these social media apps, and you have a burning desire in you to quit all these apps, you will find ways yourself. It's just the realization you must have. And in that, I want to help you. And by helping you, I learn new things myself and apply them on my life. So it's a win-win for both of us. So stay strong. Even at your weakest, I have done it, so can you. Thanks for watching.